Also ich habe gerade einen Scam-Call bekommen.
This call is from the Europol. The purpose of this call is to inform you that your German identity card number has been misused in fraudulent activities. For more information, please press 1.
Das ist ein Betrüger, wir machen mal mit. Abfahrt, Mann.
Thank you for calling. Your call has been connected. How can I help you today?
Hi, I just got a phone call from you that my identity card has been misused.
Okay, sir. Let me check your file. Can I have your name and your postal code so that I can pull up your file in order to check why my department is trying to contact you?
Yes, my name is Peter. And my second name is
Peter?
Müller.
Peter Miller.
Yes.
It's M-I-L-L-U-R and E-R, sir.
Excuse me?
It's Miller, right?
Yes, it's Müller. M-U-L-L-I-R.
Okay. And your postal code?
It's Berlin in Germany.
Uh-huh.
And the postal code is 1234.
1234.
Yes.
I think, sir, there is 5 digits of number which is represent the specific area. But you said there is only 4 numbers.
12347. It's called Britz.
347.
Yes. 12347.
All right. Just give me a moment.
Sure. Was geht bei dem, ey?
All right, sir. As I can see in front of me, there is a file under your name.
There is a
And
file?
As I can see. Yes.
Oh no.
There is a file under your name.
Oh no.
It's regarding your ID.
Excuse me?
It's regarding your tax identification number, sir.
My what?
Tax identification number.
Text identification number?
Yes.
I don't know what that
the
is.
reason you received. Okay. Let me provide you the information, what is exactly happened and why my department is trying to contact you. Beside Officer David Martin.
You are Officer
the
David
reason
Martin.
you yes. Listen very carefully, sir. The reason you received the call is to inform you about some legal enforcement action filed on your tax identification number, your German ID number. And we have received order and notices from the law enforcement agencies to suspend your ID from your name, as we have received some suspicious activities on your name and your personal information. Here in the city of Berlin, somebody is misusing your ID number for doing wrong things like money laundering and drug trafficking.
No way.
So, do you have any idea about the suspicious activity, sir?
I don't have any idea about it.
You live in Berlin, right?
Yes.
All right. Did you ever lost your wallet and any kind of documents?
I didn't lose anything.
All right. Have you ever shared your personal information with anybody else, like your friend, relative, any e-commerce site?
Yeah, sure, they can take my ID card.
Okay. And grab a pen and piece of paper with you. I want to provide you some basic information from your case file. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. Grab a pen and piece of paper.
A pen?
Writing.
Yes, sure.
Grab a pen and piece of paper with you.
Ja. I have it.
Okay, write down my name. My name is David Martin.
David Martin.
Yes.
Yes.
My batch ID ZB23149.
Ja.
And write down my your case ID number keep it very safe because it helps you in the future. DCW
DCW
70
70
94
94.
20.
Okay. DCW 709420.
Yes. Repeat my batch ID as well.
What ID?
Repeat my batch ID.
Can you repeat the number, please?
Hello.
Can you please say it again? The ID of you?
Can you repeat my batch ID?
No, I lost it. Can you please say it again?
ZB23149.
ZB23149.
Correct. And your batch ID, sorry, your case ID?
Is DCW 709420.
Correct, sir, correct. Keep it very safe. It's helps you in the future. And before we proceed further, I would like to notify you that these calls are recorded and monitored by three major federal government agencies of Germany. First one is Federal Court of Justice, second Federal Intelligence Service, and the last one, Office of the Attorney General. And there is three countries also listening our conversation, so they are on this recordable line. And we are going to use this recordings as a piece of evidence, okay, in front of courthouse. So now, sir, in front of me there is a legal case file, and I'm going to read out this file.
Yes, this call is recorded.
Before I go ahead and read out your file, I want to verify that I'm talking to the right person or not for the security purpose, because we don't want the information get leaked in front of any third person. Alright? For the security purpose, I want to just verify me last 3 to 4 digits of your any of the governmental documents like your driving license, passport, ID, any of them.
Yes.
Alright. Which kind of documents do you have right now?
I have the Personalausweis.
Sorry?
The personal ID.
Alright. Verify me last 3 to 4 digits of your ID.
The last 3 digits?
Last 4 digits of your ID.
It's 1T47.
1T47.
Yes.
T as in tiger, right?
Excuse me?
It's number 1.
Yes.
And T as in tiger,
Yes.
47.
Correct.
Correct. Okay. Now listen very carefully. I'm going to provide you the information from my side. So if you have any question, any doubt, ask me. I'm here to help you out. But do not interrupt me, sir, while I'm reading out your file. Because as you know, this is a recordable line, so each and every word is going to be recorded, okay? I will give you fair enough chance to speak once I'm done. Alright?
Yes.
Okay, sir. The investigation started when we found an abandoned car on the south border of Berlin, and this car contained some blood and drugs residues inside it. Hence, after the investigation, we found that the car was rented on your name with the help of your personal information, and there were 2 addresses that were linked with the title of that car. And also, when the Federal Police Department officer raided that house, unfortunately, there was no one inside the residence, but we have recovered 22 pounds of cocaine, which is very abusive drug.
22?
Documentations from the... Sorry?
22 pounds. Wow.
2 weeks ago, sir. That is the reason this is the investigating line for you. Because after that, we are going to suspend this ID. So we found a car and we found some like 22 pounds of cocaine in a residence. and some documentation and some paperwork from the different financial institutes like Sparkasys Bank, Dues Bank, DZ Bank, Commerce Bank, KFW and RW Bank, and 5 to 7 credit and debit card which has been created by the criminal under your name for money laundering and drug trafficking. And for your information, these are the multiple business bank accounts that has been found on your name and your ID number. And there are thousands of euros that has been wired from these accounts locally and internationally. This is very suspicious to us. But according to Section 42, subsection D of 1948, the Federal Code of Justice issues a non-violable arrest warrant on your name and has given us strict orders to suspend your ID, freeze your bank account, driving license, passport, and your properties as well. So, sir, there is 2 allegations under your name, money laundering and drug trafficking. If you have any information about the suspicious activity, then do let me know. Mr. Peter.
I don't have any informations about it.
Any suspected person in your mind, like you think he and she might be doing that type of activity?
Maybe it was my friend, he's called Martin.
Can you just provide me the name of your friend, sir?
His name is Martin. And his second name is Divat.
First name is?
Martin.
Martin. And second name?
It's Divat.
How do you spell it?
D-I-V-A-D.
Alright, just give me a moment. I want to update all the information.
Yeah, sure. So, er sagt, auf meinen Namen wurden 22 Pfund Kokain gefunden. Und ich habe ihm jetzt gesagt, der Martin Divat war das. Ja? Und er heißt ja Martin David. Das ist natürlich eine ganz lustige Sache. Mal gucken, was er jetzt sagt. Bin mal gespannt. Jetzt heißt es abwarten und Tee trinken.
Alright, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, as I can see, sir, like there is several of financial institute has been created by the criminal under your name. My question is, are you the one who is dealing with all these bank accounts?
Sure. What?
Are you the one who is dealing with all these bank accounts, like Sparkasys Bank, Dues Bank, DZ Bank, Commerce, KFW, and NRW?
I have an account at Sparkasse, yes.
Okay, so you have only one bank account and that is Sparkasys, right?
Yes.
Alright. Any bank, another bank account in another country and Germany?
I have Commerzbank.
From,
Commerzbank and Deutsche Bank.
Alright. So, and what about credit and debit cards, sir? How many credit and debit card you use for banking?
How many cards I use? Normally,
how many cards, like
I
credit and debit card? How many credit and debit card you use for banking?
I have one card at Sparkasse, one at Commerzbank, one at Deutsche Bank, and I have also credit cards for every of these. So 6 in total.
6.
Yes.
Alright. Like how long you hold this bank account under your name, sir?
Sparkasse since 2003. Commerzbank from, I think, 2010. And at Deutsche Bank, I'm very new there since 3 months, so 2022.
All right. You do any international transactions from those banks?
International transactions, yes.
Yes.
I work with China.
In which country?
China.
Okay, China. From which bank? It's Caucasus and Commerce and the other Dutch bank.
With Commerce Bank.
With Commerce. International transactions with Commerce Bank. China, right?
Yes.
What do you do for living, sir?
For living? You mean work?
What work you do?
What I work? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a street photographer.
Sorry?
I'm a street photographer. I photograph, take pictures of streets.
Can you repeat once again? Because I can't barely hear you.
I do photos.
You are a photographer.
Yes. Street photographer.
Okay. Street photographer.
Yes.
Alright. How old are you?
I'm 33.
33. Alright, sir. Because it's the case of money laundering and drug trafficking. Alright? So, first of all, I want to confirm that I want to very differentiate your all real bank which is really belongs to you. After that, we are going to suspend all these fake bank account which has been created by the criminal. Alright? Because in this time, we don't know who is doing that type of activity. Maybe you are the one who is doing that type of activity. Maybe the another person. Alright? You are the suspected person for our department. So that is the reason you are here in this investigating line. Okay?
Yes.
All right, sir. Now, as you already know, there is thousands of euros that has been wired from these accounts, right? So
Yeah,
it's
sure.
very imperative to know, like, how much amount you hold in Sparkles. Any rough idea? Do you have?
Yeah, at Sparkasse I have 70,000 euros.
17 or 70?
70.
All right. And what is the limit of your debit and credit card from Sparkles?
The limit is 2,500.
It's from debit, right?
Yes.
And what is the limit of your credit card from Sparkles?
The limit is 5,000 per day.
All right. And what about your commerce bank, sir? You do international transactions with China.
Yeah, this is my big
Okay.
account.
So how much amount you? All right. How much amount do you hold in this commerce bank?
Let me check. 1 minute, please.
Take your time.
Mr. Martin, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
On Commerce Bank I have 579,823 euro.
It's 500.
79 823.
79.
Yes.
Can you repeat for me once again?
579,823 euro.
823 euro. All right.
Excuse me?
Okay, it's 5,079. 579,000 euros and 873 euros, right?
Correct, yes.
What is the limit of your debit card from Commerce?
It's for outgoing, it's 25,000. It's 5,000 as well as Sparkasse.
All right. And what about your Dutch bank?
At Deutsche Bank, I have 100,000 euro.
All right. What about debit card?
The limit is 5,000. And for the credit card as well.
Credit card?
5,000.
All right.
Wir haben 20 Minuten seiner Zeit verschwendet.
Information to the Federal Court of Justice. Just give me a moment, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Transfer this file to the Federal Court of Justice, your money.
Ja.
Give me a moment.
Mega, wir haben einfach 21 Minuten seiner Zeit verschwendet. Also meine auch, aber ich finde es irgendwie unterhaltsam, auch wenn es echt mega dumm ist. Und ich weiß nicht, ob er jetzt denkt, er hat mega den fetten Fisch an der Angel. Aber ich erfinde halt einfach irgendeine Scheiße. Und er glaubt das. Alleine, dass er nicht bei Martin Divat denkt. Ich dachte, da fliegt's auf. Also, to be early, das war lustig. Sehr nice. Sehr nice. So, um 12 ist mein nächster Termin. Gerade ist 11:12 Uhr, wie ihr sehen könnt. Ich habe also noch ein bisschen Puffer. Muss ich heute noch ein Video aufnehmen? Ich glaube nicht. Ich nehme ja gerade eins auf. Ich muss sagen, ich gucke ganz gerne den YouTuber Callcenter Fun. Und der macht halt dauerhaft solche Sachen. Ah, er hat aufgelegt. Okay, schade. Also scheinbar hat er es jetzt dann doch gecheckt, dadurch, dass ich jetzt hier noch weiter gelabert habe. Aber, oder ich krieg vielleicht noch einen Anruf, das kann natürlich sein. Also ich gucke halt echt gern den Callcenter-Fun, der macht halt so Telefonbetrüger-Videos und nimmt die immer hops. Ah, ich krieg noch einen Anruf, ja. Peter Müller? Peter Müller hier?
Martin, this side.
Ah,
What happened? Why did you hang up this call?
I did not hang up. I thought you hanged up.
All right. First of all, I want to confirm this recordable line. Do you want to resolve this case as soon as possible or what?
Yes.
All right. So stay connected with me. I'm going to transfer this line to the Federal Court of Justice, Germany.
Ja.
So one of the senior investigating officer can help resolve this case as soon as possible.
This is great. Yes.
All right.
Thank you very much. So, wir werden jetzt weitergeleitet. So ein Mist, ey. Ich glaube, die hören mit. Fuck. Keiner dran, oder was?
Mr. Miller, can you hear me?
Yes, Mr. Martin.
Okay, just give me a moment, okay? Just stay on the line.
Ja. Jetzt dauert das da auch noch, ey. So eine Scheiße, Mann. Ich hoffe, der von der deutschen Justiz spricht Deutsch.
Benjamin Lee on the line. How can I help you today?
Hallo, Mr. Benjamin Lee. David Martin forwarded me to you.
Okay. Right. How can I help you today, sir?
Mr. Martin told me that my credit cards and bank cards are misused and was found with cocaine.
Okay. Right, before we go ahead and proceed any further, can you confirm your case ID number?
Yes. It's DCW 7094
W
709420.
DCW 090.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. We've on screen with Peter Miller, right?
Yes, Peter Müller from Berlin.
All right. Mr. Miller, I got your file over here, and according to your file today, there is 2 allegation charges under your name for drug trafficking and money laundering. I
Yes.
believe the federal officer might have clearly explained to you regarding the case, right?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Genau.
Do you have anything to say about the case? Do you suspect anyone in person?
Yes, I think that the person who might be using my stuff is Martin Divat.
I'm sorry, come again?
Excuse me?
Yes. What did you say? Come again?
The person I suspect is Martin and his last name is Divat.
Martin Eva, right?
Yes, Divat.
We know him.
He was at my house last week to repair something. And then I did not find my wallet again.
Oh, okay. All right. And can you tell me, according to your file, I can see here that you have like an international connections, China.
Oh, yes, that's correct.
Right. When was that happening?
I work with Chinese government.
Did you work with Chinese government? Okay. Right, Mr. Miller, you see, according to your file today, I can see here that the third party has access to your personal information and misuse your information toward criminal activity for drug trafficking and money laundering.
Oh no,
And here,
that's illegal.
according to the yes. So here, the investigation started when we found an abandoned car on the south border of Berlin. The car contained some blood and drugs inside it. The car, which is a Toyota Corolla with a model of 2009. After the investigations, we found out that the car was rented on your name and on your personal national ID number.
I did not rent a
After the
Toyota.
Okay,
This wasn't me.
okay. But here the criminals who have your information, they are renting a car under your name. That is what I got the information from the investigation department, okay?
Yes, I didn't allow it.
All right. Here you see there are 2 addresses linked with the title of the vehicle and the address which were in the city of Berlin and the address which was raised by the Federal Police Department. Unfortunately, there was no one inside the residence, but we have recovered 22 pounds of cocaine, which is highly abusive drug,
Yes.
and some documentations from the financial institute, such as Sparkasi Bank, Deutsche Bank, Commerce Bank. There are more than 7 bank accounts under your name, which is a business account, and over 1 million euros have been transferred from those bank accounts locally and internationally to narco-trafficking countries like Mexico, Colombia, Dominican Republic, Brazil, Afghanistan, Pakistan, China, and Spain.
Yeah, I work with China.
Which is of why today, all right, which is of why today the law enforcement has filed a case against you for
Against me?
drug trafficking,
No.
money laundering.
No way.
Let me tell you here, the criminals who have your personal information, they have gone to the criminal activities under your name. That is of why the law enforcement has filed a case against you for
Okay.
drug trafficking and money laundering. And here you see drug trafficking and money laundering cases according to the... Are you with me?
Yes?
All right. According to the section 42, subsection C of 1958, the Federal Court of Justice has issued a non-bailable jail term of 9 years, and there will be a penalty of 100,000 euro. But in this regard, we have also checked your past record. We found out that your banking content genuine record, your national ID number has no criminal record in the past. We keep the eye on you. We did not see any suspicious activities done by you.
Yes.
That is of why today, before you face any kind of legal actions or legal consequences today, the Federal Police Department, the Europol, has tried to reach you before you face any legal actions or legal consequences. That is of why today your case has been transferred to the Justice Department, and today I, Benjamin Lee, on behalf of you, I'm your lawyer, I'm your attorney. I will be helping you to resolve the case for you, okay?
Yes, that is so nice. Thank you very much.
All right. So before we go ahead and proceed any further, I would like to ask you a few questions right here, and I want you to be honest with me, truthful with me, because this conversation have been strictly monitored by the 3 major countries, because this case become an international case, and which is taken care by the Interpol and by the Europol. And these conversations, this recording will play at the courthouse on your favor to prove you innocent, to resolve the case for you. So I want you to be honest with me, and I want you to be truthful with me, okay?
Yes, 100%.
All right. So you said you suspect on Martin Evar. Is that right?
Divat.
Eva. Okay.
Yes.
And can you tell me, do you know anyone from Mexico, Colombia, Dominican Republic, Brazil, Afghanistan, Pakistan, or from Spain? You said you know people from China.
Yes.
Because you work under the Chinese government. So do you know anyone from Mexico, Colombia, Dominican Republic, Brazil, Afghanistan, Pakistan, or from Spain?
Yes, I know some people and they are working in the drug business, but I don't work with them.
Okay. All right. And here, can you tell me, did you ever happen to share your personal information, like your driver license or your tax ID number or your national ID number to any third person, or to any organizations, private company before?
Yes, for contract management.
For contract management, okay. And did you ever lose your ID before?
One time, yes.
One time. Can
It
you
was
tell me when
2 years
it?
ago.
It was 2 years ago, okay. All right. Well, Mr. Miller, you see, today, to go ahead and resolve the case for you, first of all, what we need to do right here is we will go ahead and cancel the arrest warrant, because the arrest warrant has been already issued by the federal courthouse. And to go ahead and cancel the arrest warrant, which is not easy at all,
Yes.
we need to go ahead and suspend your national ID right away from your name.
Okay, no
We
problem.
will issue you a new national ID under your name, so that we can catch the criminal in the future, and as well as you can be saved from this kind of criminal charges in the future. Why we are going to suspend your national ID is that in the future, whenever the imposter, the criminal, try to use your information, there will be a red flag, and we can catch the criminals right there and there. That is what we are going to do right now. And here, to go ahead and issue you a new national ID under your name, 3 officers will be coming in your address. 1 officer from the Interpol. One
Is it David
officer
Martin
from the
who will come?
No.
Okay.
No. I will be providing you the information once we resolve this case, okay?
Okay.
All right. And 1 officer from the Europol and 1 officer from the Federal Court of Justice. They will
Na
come
klar.
in your address. They will be providing you all the legal paper documentations regarding this case and your new national ID card,
Yes.
and which is going to be tomorrow. So can you tell me what time will be the best time for me to fix the appointment with the officers tomorrow?
10 a.m. is the best time.
10 a.m., okay? So I will fix the appointment with the officers by 10 a.m. tomorrow first morning. The officers, they will be giving you a call before they arrive in your address, okay?
Ja.
All right. And here, like I said, Mr. Miller, we are going to go ahead and suspend your national ID from your name right now.
Ja.
Once we go ahead and suspend.
Thank
your
you
national ID,
very much. That's so great.
All right.
Thank you for helping.
So once we go ahead and suspend your national ID, what is going to be happening is that your assets, your belongings, like your house, your properties, your vehicles, your bank account, your job, your business, your passport, whatever which is linked with your national ID will be seized, will be taken away by the federal government, which will not be longer under your name anymore. So before we go ahead and suspend your national ID, okay, you will be given a chance to secure your belongings. You'll be given a chance to safeguard all your belongings, which is under your name right now.
Yeah, I have more than
So-
700,000 euros. I need to keep them.
Okay. All right. So before we go ahead and freeze all the bank accounts, which is under your name right now, we will go ahead and secure your belongings. So to update the
Alter, ist das
information
schlecht.
to the federal courthouse to go ahead and verify the information to the courthouse and to the finance department today.
Da hat jemand überhaupt keine Ahnung vom deutschen Rechtssystem, ey. Unglaublich.
Now, so can you tell me, do you own a house under your name, Mr. Miller?
Yes, I have 3 houses.
You have 3 houses, okay?
Yes.
And can you tell me, do you own a vehicle under your name?
Yes, I have 4 vehicles.
4 vehicle, right?
2 are for my business and 2 are private vehicles.
All right. Can you tell me, what do you do for a living? You said you work under the Chinese government.
No, I have a company. I do photography. And I work also with China. We
Okay.
do all kind of
So
stuff
which
like
means-
photograph the new skyline of cities or take portrait photos of famous persons.
Okay. All right. Today, according to your file, I can see here that they are more than 7 business accounts under your name, and according to your file, you claim that you only have 3 bank accounts under your name,
Yes,
which is from the bank of Prakasa Bank, Commerce Bank, and from Dutch Bank.
that's correct,
Is
Mr.
that
Lee.
right?
Yes. And I also have a
Right.
crypto wallet, but I don't think they have it.
Okay. Right, and can you tell me, are you banking with the bank of Prakasa Bank for saving account or normal account?
It's a special account, yes.
It's a saving account, okay? And can you tell me what will be the available balance that you have in your saving account right now in Prakasa Bank?
I think about 70,000 euro.
70,000 euros. And can you tell me, do you have online banking, Miller?
Yes, of course, I have online banking.
All right. So I want you to do me a favor. I want you to go online and check your balance and confirm me the exact amount, because I need to verify this information to the courthouse.
Ah, okay.
Will you please? All right. Whenever you're ready, you let me know. Okay.
I have it on my mobile phone. Let me check.
Sure, please. Okay.
So on Sparkasse, I have 70,264 euro and 13 cents.
Hold on. Wait. 70,254
And 13
Euros.
cents. Yes.
and 13 cents. Right. And the Commerce Bank, which you have right now, is this a saving account or normal account?
That's the business account.
It's a business account. All right. Which means it's a saving account, right? Checking account plus saving.
Both, I think.
Yes. All right. And can you tell me what will be the available balance that you have in your Commerce Bank?
579,000.
Hold on 1 second.
579.
9
823 euros
823 euros.
and 55 cent.
and 55 cents.
So it's more than 500,000.
Okay, yes, I understand that. So you said you have 500,000. Sorry,
579,000.
579, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry for that. 579,000 with euros and 823 euros with 55 cents. Is that right?
Yes. It's very important that I keep the money. It's from the business.
Okay. Right. Can you tell me, in Dutch account, is that a saving account or a regular account?
It's a regular, I think.
It's a regular account, okay. And can you tell me what will be the available balance that you have in Dutch account?
103,000.
Hold on.
103.
Wait, 103.
967.
967 with
Euro and 69 cents.
I'm sorry. How
And-
much is that?
And 69 cents.
69 cents, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wer hat denn so viel Kohle? Mit Fotos?
All right.
GZ, Mann.
Here, what I'm going to do for you right here is I will forward this information to the courthouse right now. So you please stay on the line with me.
Yeah, sure.
I will get back to you with the information how we are going to secure your fund, which you have in your account right now, and how we are going to save all your money, which is under your name right now. Okay? Your
That's so
belongings,
great,
okay?
yes. Thank you, Mr. Lee.
All right. Just be on the line. I'll get back to you in a moment. Thank
Yes,
you.
sure. Digi, ey. Einfach schon 50 Minuten im Call mit denen. Und ich glaube, die denken, die machen die Kohle des Lebens. Machen sie aber nicht. Richtig krass, Mann. Also die Masche ist halt dermaßen dumm. Ich frage mich, wer darauf reinfällt, so nur englischsprachige deutsche Justiz, die dann auf einmal ein Anwalt ist und einem hilft, das Geld zu retten, bevor der deutsche Staat sich das nimmt. So ein Bullshit, ey. Ich frage mich echt, wer darauf reinfällt. Das ist, also wenn da jemand drauf reinfällt, tut's mir echt leid, aber das war dann auch blöd, leider. Und die haben jetzt halt echt die Hoffnung, hier so einen richtigen Wal an der Angel zu haben, der irgendwie 700.000 Euro hatte am Start. Mit Fotos für China. Mega gut. Ich freue mich, wenn morgens die 10.3 Polizisten kommen. Um 10. Jetzt hat er wieder aufgelegt. Kommt jetzt vielleicht wieder ein Anruf, weil es ist jedes Mal ungefähr die gleiche Zeit. Ja, eben 22 Minuten. Jetzt 25 Minuten. Bin ich mal gespannt. Ich lasse die Aufnahme nochmal kurz an, falls es weitergeht. Ah ja, da kommt wieder der Anruf. Hello, Mr. Lee.
Yes. Can you hear me,
Yes.
Miller? Yeah, we got disconnected.
Great that
So,
the connection
yes,
is available again.
I'm sorry?
Yes. All good.
All right. So, Mr. Miller, right here, I have the update from the courthouse. Yes, we will go ahead and secure your belongings, which is under your name right now. Here, in order to secure your belongings, you go ahead and legalize your money, which you have account right now. In order to save your house, your business which you have under your name right now. Could I the finance department under the subdivision of Europol? They want to talk to you in person. So they will be giving you a call right now, okay?
Okay, no problem. It's Europol again?
No, it's a finance department under the subdivision of Interpol and Europol, okay?
Ah, the finance, okay.
Okay. So you'll be receiving a call right now. If you receive any call, answer the call, okay?
Yes, of course. Thank you again for helping me, Mr. Lee.
All right, you're welcome.
Have a great day.
As well.
Die legen irgendwie nicht auf, sondern der Call geht immer weiter so. Ja, echt interessant. Also, ich denke mal, das Video wird jetzt hier so ein Nachfrag-Ding, aber also mich unterhält es auf jeden Fall. Ich hoffe euch auch ein bisschen, das ist halt auf Englisch, es ist schwierig zu verstehen, es brummt die ganze Zeit wie scheiße. Aber ich freue mich, Betrügern hier eine Stunde der Zeit mittlerweile zu stehlen. Klar, mir stehlen sie auch Zeit, aber irgendwie habe ich schon meinen Spaß dabei, muss ich early sein, einfach, weil die auch alles irgendwie glauben, so. Kein Plan, Mann. Vielleicht haben sie es auch einfach, weil am Anfang des Calls habe ich ja so bestätigen müssen, ja, ihr sollt mich anrufen dazu. Und dann, wer da ja sagt, ne, der ist ja schon eher so, ja, sagen wir mal, empfänglicher für so ein Fake. Und dementsprechend haben sie dann angerufen. Jetzt kriege ich natürlich gleich von der krassen Finanzabteilung noch einen Anruf. Da freue ich mich sehr drauf. Mal gucken, wann der reinkommt. Ich hoffe sehr, sehr zügig, weil ich will euch nicht zu lange auf die Folter spannen. Ansonsten gibt es einen Teil 2. Können wir natürlich auch machen. Ja, ich warte jetzt eigentlich noch auf die Gamescom. Ich habe mir hier schon so eine IBAN irgendwie rausgesucht, falls Sie eine IBAN wollen. Da kommt schon der Anruf. Es ist, glaube ich, dieselbe Nummer wieder. Ah, klar, es ist dieselbe Nummer. Ey. Huch, verpasster Anruf. Nur eine Sekunde angerufen. Ruf mal zurück, wa? Boah, wobei, vielleicht ist das dann richtig teuer. Vielleicht ist das dann richtig teuer und die wollen, dass ich zurückrufe. Es gibt nämlich solche Maschen. Aber es ist eine deutsche Nummer an sich. Sollte da, glaube ich, nichts passieren. Ja, hallo, Sie haben mich gerade angerufen.
Nee, eigentlich nicht. Wer ist denn da dran?
Das ist interessant, weil ich habe gerade von Ihrer Nummer einen betrügerischen Anruf bekommen. Und
Nein, das ist das Diensthandy hier von der Stadt.
Das ist besonders interessant, weil ich habe wirklich gerade einen Anruf von ihm bekommen. Und davor hat sich ein Betrüger am Telefon bei mir als Interpol ausgegeben und wollte Geld haben. Sie wissen jetzt, dass Ihre Nummer scheinbar missbraucht wird. Da gebe ich Ihnen gerne die Warnung mit. Vielleicht, einfach mal mit dem Telefonanbieter besprechen, was man da so machen kann. Ich habe das Ganze auch aufgezeichnet. Also, ja. Sie haben ja meine Nummer, falls Sie da noch weitere Infos brauchen. Ich habe das gesamte Telefonat aufgezeichnet, was eben reinkam. Und jetzt kriege ich noch einen Anruf von denen, glaube ich. Ja gut, wenn es Ihnen wurscht ist. Dann, dann hat jemand Ihre Nummer gekapert und gibt sich quasi als Sie aus.
Ja, gut, ich soll eine auf mich zu.
Alles klar.
Ich danke Ihnen, ne? Ja,
Ciao.
Servus.
Das ist ja interessant. Da haben die wirklich einfach eine Nummer gekapert. Jetzt kriege ich nochmal aus Braunschweig einen Anruf. Gehen wir da rufen wir nochmal zurück.
The number you have dialed is not in service. Please check the number.
Ah ja, the number you have dialed is not in service. Jetzt kriege ich nochmal von der number you have dialed is not in service einen Anruf. Müller, hallo.
Hello. Yes, can I speak to Peter Miller?
Yes, I am here.
All right, Peter, you can also write down my name. You have a pen and paper with you?
Yes, sure.
My first name is James. That's my first name.
Yes.
My last name is Reed, R-E-D, Reed.
R-E-D?
R-E-E-D, like R-E-E-D.
James Reed.
Yeah, that's correct.
Ah, I know Agent Reed from the TV show. Yes.
Okay. Yes, my name is James Reed and I work with Interpol. We are also collaborate with the Federal Court of Justice in Culture, Germany.
In Braunschweig you are working.
Manager. So before we go through, Peter, I believe you also have a word with one of the Europol, the federal police officer, in regards about the case which has happened under your name in Berlin, right, in Germany. Am I correct?
Yes, sure.
Yes. Peter, you can also write down my employee badge ID number.
My what?
No, my badge ID number. My badge ID number.
Yes, you can give it to me.
Yes. 391.
391.
T Tango.
Excuse me?
T like tango or T like tomato.
Yes, tomato.
Uh-huh. U as in unicorn. Like
Yes.
Uniform, yes.
Foxtrot
119.
uniform Charlie Kilo 109.
119.
Ah, okay. This is you, Mr. Reed. I talked to David Martin, your colleague, before.
Yes. And they also explained to you about the case which has happened in Berlin, right?
Yeah, they said there were cocaine in the car.
Yes, cocaine in the car. They found the address linked with the car. Inside the car, they found around 22 pounds
It's insane.
of cocaine.
I can't believe it.
I understand you might be confused. At the same time, you've been called out of blue by the federal police, by the Europol on regards about the case.
Yeah.
But Mr. Peter, we're calling you. The reason is that there's a similar case happened in Europe. The identity theft case in Europe, and there's before, like 6 months back, there was a case happened in Portugal. At the same time, it is also happened in Spain and Ukraine. So so many victims involved under the European citizens been facing so many victim on regards about the case of this kind of criminal. Okay.
Ja.
All right, Peter. So that is.
Versteht ihr irgendwas?
We check your record. We tap your phone, but we found no suspicious. That is the reason we have appealed to the courthouse to go ahead and cancel the arrest warrant so that we can go ahead and find out who is the real criminal behind the case.
Yes.
But on regards about the file here, which we're saying is that, we are going to go ahead and suspend your national ID, and we already told you that we're going to go ahead and approve your new national ID within 24 hours. Second thing is that we are also going to go ahead and freeze your account once we suspend your national ID because...
Yeah, Mr. Lee told me we need to save the money before.
Yes.
Yes.
We need to go ahead and safeguard. You need to show an evident proof to the Federal Court of Justice that yes, this is your account and this is the money which you had on your account. So that once you show an evident proof, yes, this is your account, then we will go ahead and appeal to the Federal Courthouse to go ahead and cancel the arrest warrant which is issued under your name, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Yes. So, Peter, this says you have 3 accounts which is whole under your name, right?
Yes, I have more than 700,000 euros on my accounts.
I see that. And you says you have 1 account which is Sparkus account, Commerce Bank, and the other which is Dutch Bank, right?
Yeah.
Am I correct? Yes. So the Dutch Bank is around like 100,000 euro. The other with the Commerce Bank is of like 579,000 euros being abated, and on the saving account with the Sparkus Bank, you have around like 70,000 euro, right?
Yes, correct.
Am I correct?
Yeah.
So the Sparkus Bank which you're using, it's not kind of a normal account, right? Which you use. Am I correct?
Yeah, it's a special
account. Is it a normal account? Okay, it's like kind of saving account which you use for to save the money.
Yeah,
so
it's just if I need
until
something.
You go to the bank.
Excuse me?
Do you have to authorize with the online banking,
Yeah, sure.
Sparkers Bank, and the Commerce Bank?
For all banks, I do everything with my smartphone.
Okay. See, Peter, as we already told you that there is so many cases involved in this case, and the Federal Court of Justice from Germany, from Culture, they have approved to us that yes, if you are innocent, we will go ahead and give you back your account, and once we go ahead and approve a new national ID, your account will be active with that. So to inactive that, you need to show an evident proof to the Federal Court of Justice. So to show an evident proof, the Federal Court has appointed a criminal lawyer under your name to go ahead and help you to resolve the case. So,
I'm not criminal.
no, you are not a criminal, we understand, Peter, but there is a lawyer who is helping a victim who fall in this kind of cases, okay? In Portugal.
Ah, okay.
In Portugal, there is a lawyer who help, the victim who fall in this kind of identity theft.
Yes, I need help.
So-
That's great.
So they are going to go ahead and file they're going to show an evident proof to the Federal Court of Justice. He's the one who's going to go handle the case. At the same time, he will also approve this file to the Consumer Finance Department of Europe.
Langsam wird's langweilig.
Financial Department of Europe, they're going to go ahead and freeze all your account. So, first of all, what we need to do, we need to show an evident proof that yes, your bank account does not link with a criminal, you alone is the account holder. So to do that, first of all, as I told you, Peter, that the criminal also have your information, so that is the reason they open your account. So, in order not to trace down your file with the criminal, in order not to go ahead and aware to the criminal that yes, you're innocent, you don't have anything to do with this crime, you need to enter into the server of the Federal Court of Justice, okay?
Ah, okay.
Alright. Yes.
Ich überlege, ob ich gleich ein Spaßgeständnis mache. Ist natürlich alles fake, aber wäre, glaube ich, ganz interessante Wendung, oder?
Cybercrime Department of Interpol, they will go ahead and approve your server to the Federal Court of Justice so that the criminal would not trace, so that we can go ahead and help you to resolve the case. Because you don't need to go to you don't need to go to the bank to go ahead and close your account, okay? Alright,
Ja.
Peter.
Ja.
Because if you go ahead
Hab leider nicht verstanden, was er will.
the bank, close your account, and the criminals will have your information, and if there were anything that would try to help you, then they would run away from the country. And possibility right now is that we believe still the criminal is in Germany. That is the reason we are calling you straight ahead, because this case just found yesterday, okay, on Monday. Alright,
okay.
Peter. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello? Yes. So to enter into the server of the Federal Court of Justice, you need to go ahead and download one application from your phone or from your computer. Are you at home or are you in the office now?
I'm in my office.
Okay. You have a computer? Personal computer?
Yes, I have a computer.
Okay. You can open a computer, first of all,
Ja.
on your computer and go to the internet, which is go to Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge, or you can go to...
I use Opera GX.
You can go to any Googles, okay? Go to the Googles.
Yes, I open Google.
Okay, and you have to write on an application. Is that your computer with is that an Apple or is that Windows?
Windows.
The iOS or Windows? It's a Windows, okay. You can do that. You can download an application called Ultra Viewer, okay?
Ultra Viewer.
Ultra Viewer.
Ja.
I'll spell for you.
Yeah, I know. Ultra Viewer. Da gucken wir uns doch mal an, wa? Ultra Viewer.
V-I-E-W-E-R.
I found it. It's with the blue PC icon. Yes.
Got an Ultra Viewer?
Yes.
Okay, so you can go ahead and download the Ultra Viewer.
And you will you access my PC with it?
No, I will not access the the cybercrime department of Interpol. They will go ahead and update on your account, on your computer, so that whatever you go ahead and safeguard your money, update your information to the Federal Court of Justice, the criminal will not be ever aware about this information that we are helping you out, okay?
Okay. Okay, Mr. Reed. I have to be honest with you.
Yes.
I am also involved in the drug trafficking with the cocaine.
Okay.
Jetzt hat er einfach sofort aufgelegt. 1 Stunde und 6 Minuten. Meine Güte, ey. Es war echt ein sehr schlecht gemachter Scam. Ich frage mich nur, wie das funktioniert, dass die wirklich echte Handynummern anzapfen. Ich dachte auch erst, ich zeige sie euch, die Nummern. Aber als wir da zurückgerufen haben, war ja entweder Nummer nicht vergeben oder es war ja sogar ein echter Typ dran. Wie geht das denn? Kriegst du einen Anruf von einer echten Nummer? Krass, Mann. Ja. Ich glaube, er hat jetzt geschnallt, dass ich seine Zeit verschwendet habe. Falls es noch einen Anruf gibt, mache ich das Ganze weiter. Am Ende muss ich sagen, war es echt langweilig. Ich dachte mir, ich zeichne es mal auf, mache mir einen kleinen Späßchen drauf, passt auch ganz gut. Jetzt ist es 12 Uhr, ich habe um 12 Uhr den nächsten Termin. Jetzt wird WoW gezockt. Ich hoffe, es konnte euch ein bisschen unterhalten. Vielleicht habt ihr nebenbei gedaddelt. Vielleicht habt ihr es auch euch nicht ertragen können, weil die Qualität so scheiße war. Ja. War mal eine schöne Abwechslung. Ich frage mich, wie meine Nummer da in irgendwelche komischen Netzwerke gekommen ist. Aber als ich neu bei Vodafone war, kamen auch die ganze Zeit Scam-Anrufe so. Sie brauchen mein Vodafone-Passwort für einen Gratis-Rabatt. Habe ich mir auch jedes Mal einen Spaß draus gemacht und so Passwörter diktiert, die dann Beleidigungen waren. Und einer fand es tatsächlich lustig. Die anderen einer war todessauer, der meinte, oh, ich komm und bla 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 dich, ne, werbefreundlich. Einer fand es lustig und die andere Person hat sofort aufgelegt. Also, macht man sich gerne einen Spaß draus, macht euch vielleicht auch einen Spaß draus, ja, vielleicht unterhält euch das, vielleicht auch nicht. Ja. Wenn man nichts zu tun hat, dann kann man das mal machen. Ich bereite jetzt weiter die Gamescom vor und wünsche euch den besten Tag aller Zeiten. Bis dann. Oh ja, mega schöner Anruf auf jeden Fall.